Today we are celebrating the season and I am playing with pumpkins. It's not just for decoration and it's not just for pie. Today I am making a Thai stir-fry dish called Fahk Tong, or a pumpkin stir-fry. Look at that. How inviting is that? This dish is called Fahk Tong, and the term pat you hear a lot, right? Pad Thai, pad siu. Pat means stir-fry. So whenever you hear that word, you know exactly what it means. Now Fahk Tong, right? Tong means gold, and Fahk means gourd or squash or pumpkin. So this is actually a golden pumpkin or golden squash stir fry. For this dish, you're gonna need some pumpkin, eggs, garlic, sweet preserved radish, onion, salt, pepper, and sugar, a little bit of water, golden mountain seasoning, and fish sauce. My mother actually served a version of this at her restaurant, but instead of using pumpkin, she used yellow squash, which I thought was genius, especially growing up in the South where I only knew squash to be used as deep fried or as a casserole. This is a very cool and delicious alternative. I've cut up half my pumpkin and I'm gonna boil it ever so slightly with a little bit of water and salt. And what I wanna do here is soften it up, that way I can stir fry it a lot faster. Okay, so I'm placing some oil into my heated wok, and the first thing I want to do is sweat out my onions. And this is my sweet radish. It's the same radish that you see in a traditional pad thai, so now you have an excuse to put this in your pantry. I love sweet radish because it's briny, it's salty, it's sweet. It covers so many flavor notes, very umami-esque. Now I have some thinly sliced garlic that I'm placing into this wok as well. The flavors are starting to come alive, and now it's time for this pumpkin. Remember, I boiled this halfway through, so it's a little toothy, but it's soft, right? That goes right into the wok. Now this is about half a medium pumpkin, half an onion, about 8 garlic cloves, and about 2 tablespoons of sweet radish minced up. Okay, now I'm gonna push this to the side, take some eggs, and let them join the party. That's 3 eggs. Golden Mountain seasoning sauce. A little dash of fish sauce, and then some sugar. Beautiful, oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of water. And you guys, it's almost done. You know, I love how subtly sweet the pumpkin is, but if you don't want to work with pumpkin, you could also use a kabocha squash, or you could use butternut squash. Now I'm gonna let this sit in the wok for about 2 to 3 minutes, just to make sure the pumpkin is soft enough and cooked all the way through. To offset this beautiful natural sweetness and a little subtle saltiness from my sauces, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of black pepper as well. Or not. It's time to plate. Oh my God. It's done. Here it is, my Fahk Tong, or my pumpkin stir fry. Now to finish it off, I'm gonna add a little bit of scallion right on top. And then also I'm gonna add this fried garlic, just for a little bit more texture. How pretty is that? My pumpkin stir fry, my Fahk Tong. Now, side note, these dishes are actually my mother's. And I'm so glad to have them. I'm so glad to share it with you. Okay, bon appetit. It's time to watch me eat. How do I cook this? When you work with a recipe and it's done and you eat it, and all of a sudden you understand the purpose of every ingredient and every flavor profile is celebrated from what you put into it. That's what this dish just did. Do me a favor, when you go to the pumpkin patch, buy yourself an extra pumpkin and make this for yourself. Make it for your friends. Make it as your next holiday side dish. It is so special. It is so unique. And most of all, it is so delicious. Okay guys, please have a good day. I hope I have inspired you to make this or some version of this, but please let me have my lunch. All right? Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.